Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of the third season of Deit Uh Life. So, what happened last episode? Well, we started to go on dates with various girls to ascertain whether or not they are an imposter. We went out with girls like Toka and Yoshino and Yuzuru, and it was great. We had a lot of fun. But it became a little bit less fun when we found out Yuzuru got captured or spirited away, whatever Natsumi does. Well, presumably what she did to the person she is now impersonating, which we still don't know exactly who that is, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So, yeah, hopefully we can figure that out soon. 3, 2, 1, play. Well, I mean, it was kind of foreshadowed they would disappear, so. Yeah, that's the downside. Oh yes, let's figure that out. Oh? Like what? Oh. I guess. Wow, Kotori's feeling bold today. He's not really gonna do it, but oh, the ribbon. Yeah, that would be a good tell. That was pretty smart, actually. That's Kotori, alright. Oh. uh, mistakes may have been made here. Hmm. But we figured it out. Well, we narrowed it down. Phrasing. So, Miku. That'll be great. Come on, Shido, be happy you're not wearing a dress. This is Miku we're talking about. Looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, we wouldn't want that to happen. Valkyrie Misty. Got some big fans here. Yes. She is looking pretty good. Yeah, you get in on these shots. No, you want to. uh, ooh, those look good. I can guess what her feelings on it are. Exactly. Yeah, Okay. Really are getting through this pretty quickly. Yes, he wants to marry you. Yeah, she is going to be disappointed with how this ends. I was actually wondering if she forgot about that or not, but I guess not. Oh wow, looking good there. That's a really nice outfit. She really rocks those shorts. uh, yes, I know, Miss Chuni. Well, yeah, it was a legendary cashier lady. So, oh, it's pretty high stakes. Fail. Well. Oh. Okay, that's promising. Are we gonna get a similar scene with her that we got from, her sister? Okay, lap pillow. Don't know how great a guy's lap pillow would be, but that's what she wants. Yeah, you're already trying to break the rules, Shida. Someone's definitely trying to milk this. We are in a public place, so let's slow down a bit. Yeah, as soon as she started crying, I figured that's what it was about. I would never think that. Yes, the choice to not have any either of you disappear. And yet now one of you has disappeared. Wow. The life of a ladies' man, it's not all that easy. I mean, yeah, not today. Nothing really stood out to me. Yeah, the teacher remembered the marriage thing. I really don't think it would be the weird three girls. Yeah, I don't know who I would choose. Okay then. Someone was eavesdropping. That's her, alright. I don't think he is. Nobody. Oh. Yeah, she probably was the most suspicious of anyone. I can see why he would choose that, but... I mean, I figured Yoshino would disappear. It makes sense that the incorrectly guessed one would vanish. Origami. If wild guesses are okay, it should just guess nobody. Love story. But to spend time with me, yeah. That would be a good sign. I mean, it's not wrong. But... of course, that's what they see. Uh... She grabbed your hand. Of course she's gonna. uh... This is origami we're talking about, I should have known. Oh, wow. That actually freaked me out a little bit. Oh, sorry, Gami, you are something else. Just wow. Okay. Just sucking up that origami saliva. It is pretty important what he's doing, yeah. Well, you can hang out with people on this list and tell me which one's acting weird. Suspicious vehicle? Huh. Wow, dude. That was pretty suspicious. I don't think so. I think not much of a reaction to being called a young couple, but... Oh, Toka. You're always so cute. Oh, what happened? Why? Don't steal, Toka. Well, you took the first spirit he ever met. In the show, at least. Yeah, that's a little bit messed up. So, it's coming down to the wire. Well, Shido, do you have a good guess at this point? Uh... Okay, I mean, he's clearly looking for you. I have no voice and yet I must scream. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Bring them all here. Yeah. At least he had fun, though. That's what matters. Yeah, Origami wouldn't object to being locked in a room with Shido. I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards just she didn't impersonate anyone as being the plot twist, but yeah. Yeah. You're all very unique people. Like all of you. I'm not convinced that was proper grammar, but yeah. Oh. Poor Kotori. That would be interesting. That's what I'm considering. Did you mean stay safe? Did the people do the subtitles just give up after a while? God damn it, Miku, it's not the time for that. I mean, you're clearly just right in the mirror. That'd probably come down to the last one, right? For a dramatic effect. Dramatic tension, whatever you want to call it. That makes sense. Yeah, the way Yuzuru acted, she was definitely the real one. We wouldn't have that long of a scene with her. Yeah. I don't think that was an impersonation. That would be really weird to have a scene like that. Yeah, there's no way. Uh, well, obviously. You don't have a lot of guesses left. Miku would probably volunteer. Let's fill that hole. Adeptus number. Trying to think of who he's talking about. Origami or the little sister. Can't remember who it was. Mana, that's what her name was. I doubt it. I thought Shiro was the only one not allowed to guess. Make it count, guys. That is unfortunate. Don't rush me. This is an important decision. Is that going to be the key to figuring it out? What, is she in something that somebody was wearing? Possibly Yoshino's puppet? Yoshino? Because I did notice that puppet was a little bit suspicious, but... Yes! I was right! I can't believe I actually sort of called that. I may have given up on the idea fairly quickly, but I did call that. Because I noticed that acting suspicious. I didn't notice that specifically, but... Oh, we got that right. And yeah, suddenly there's a bunch of unconscious girls in my basement. Aw, Kaguya and Yuzuru. That's great. Just the look on her face. Somebody's not happy. Because she was upset you found out her secrets. Yes, her secrets. Yeah, that's not quite the Natsume One-san character we met before. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of another character. Maybe a couple other characters, but... Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. This is a development right here. Okay. We're now in the Deit Uh Life Lolly edition. But yeah, as far as getting bigger and bustier goes when you transform, I have seen that in a couple of characters in anime before. There was that one girl from Neptunia, Plutia, I think she was called, maybe. But yeah, she did that. I mean, you have Natsuru from Kempfer that becomes a girl when he transforms. I'm sure there's a couple other examples I just can't think of, but I have seen that before. Actually, I think about it, I think a lot of characters in Neptunia got, like, you know, older when they transformed. Episode 4, Transformation. Yeah, that's quite a transformation. So, that was the third episode of Deit Uh Life. So, yeah, this episode, we continue to just kind of date our 12 characters and try to figure out, you know, what's up, who's who, who's suspicious, who's not. We went bowling with Kaguya, which was a lot of fun, you know, until she got all sad and upset that her sister was gone, which was very sad and upsetting, of course. But the interesting thing about that is the fact that, yeah, back in the day, they were fighting to decide who would live and who would disappear. So if with this, Kaguya can kind of see what it would have been like if she was you know, the one that won the Yamai competition, and Yuzuru disappeared. So that's one interesting element to it. But yeah, very, very sad to see her just like that. But she was enjoying herself for a while, you know, getting head pets and lap pillows and all that good stuff. He also had some Kotori stuff, and she was expecting, you know, wanting to get a kiss, but nah, Shido had a better idea. He just took off her ribbons because, yeah, the black ribbons is what gives her her confident, slightly mean form. So take those off, and she just goes full-on Ichan mode, you know. So we figured out she wasn't a problem. We knew the teacher was legit because she remembered the marriage contract thing, so that was fine. We talked to our, you know, our gross trio. And they were fine. There's not really much to say about that, but, you know, that was just fun, I guess. Origami. Went on a date with Origami, too. And she obviously was going to be happy about that. Origami likes Shido a lot. Even though I don't think it's ever... I've been meaning to say something about that, but has it ever been revealed in the show why she likes Shido as much as she does? Because I never really got that if I was supposed to. So, you know, maybe we'll get some more information on that, but I never really got that personally. But anyway, the date itself, went to see a movie, had a lot of fun. Yeah, Shido drinking his drink, and he looks down, and suddenly the other half of his straw is just in Origami's mouth, you know. You would think that girl would not be able to surprise me anymore. You would think that, but no, she still manages to do it. Just the stuff she does. The stuff she does. I can't help but like Origami. But yeah, eventually Shido just kind of locks everyone into his basement to, you know, to figure out who's who. But yeah, it wasn't going to be any of them because that would make it too easy to guess for several reasons, because they have such unique personalities. You would know who it was. And obviously, it was just, he has 3 guesses, so he would get to narrow it down a pretty good amount. So once it became time to really confront the issue, he knew that it probably wasn't anyone in that room. So he started to guess other people. He guessed Yuzuru first in that 3-way, but in that 3 guesses, you know, segment. But I don't get why he did that, really. Like, they would not have a scene for Yuzuru like that if it was just not her. Like, that would be ridiculous. That was obviously Yuzuru's true feelings and everything she was saying there, so I don't get that choice, personally. But I guess it was just kind of a shallow, not super well thought out decision on his part. But whatever. We had 2 guesses left after that. The second guess went towards, I think it was the male friend whose name I usually don't remember. I think that's who the second guess was, and that was a failure as well. And things were looking really bad until Miku made a comment about wanting to give him her thing so it wouldn't disappear when she did. And that's when he started to think, you know, like maybe, because we started to talk about the idea that maybe she's not being quite legit, like she's trying to be sneaky, you know, like where the person she's imitated is in the picture, but not like at the forefront, like it could be somebody in the background, you know. We brought up that possibility. And once we brought up that, he started to think of what that could mean. And he eventually arrived to Yoshino, the puppet. So, and his evidence for that was the fact that it was able to catch that phone, despite the fact that, I mean, it's a puppet, it can only see what Yoshino sees, so that was a red flag. I did not pick up on that, really. Like, I think it may have been a little bit, maybe just a little bit, noticing it, like, huh, that's interesting. Like, I didn't think much of it beyond that, though. I didn't quite make that extra leap into, that's pretty suspicious. Like, no, I didn't really do that. But, yeah, clearly Shido did. So, good on him. Like, you know, they did have that scene, though, where Yoshino did seem a little bit suspicious in general, and before he asked Yoshino a question, that's what really did it for me as far as suspicion goes, so that's why I had a little bit of an inkling it could be Yoshino. And it's pretty much as soon as they brought up the whole, it could be someone that's not in these 12, but in the pictures themselves, that's when it clicked in my head, like, yep, it's Yoshino, it's definitely Yoshino. And yeah, it was Yoshino, so yeah, I'm glad I was right on that. But, you know, not to me, not a very good winner. She, very upset that she lost this game. She returned everyone, sure, but then she lollified them. Which some people would be unhappy about, some people would be very happy about. It all depends on the person, of course. But I'm guessing Shido will want them to get back to normal, you know, so it'll be an interesting episode, though, having to deal with these girls. Because, again, I have seen shows before where they did that to, like, the main cast of characters. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I think Dog Days might have done that, maybe at some point. At least made some of the characters like that. But yeah, I think I've seen it a couple times in anime. But even yeah, To Love Ru I think also did something like that. Like they had some spray or something that did that. But anyway, the point is Shido's gonna have a fun time dealing with this new cast of this new children harem, you know. So that sounds a little bit awkward. But you know, I'm sure he'll make the best of it. But and yeah, also I almost forgot to mention this, but I love Kaguya just clinging to Yuzuru when she got her back. It's just she's so happy to have her sister back, and Yuzuru just like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm back. You can stop now. I love that the dynamic there. That was great. The difference. But they did squash my theory that she was like pretending to be nobody. They squashed that theory pretty quickly in that one segment. So I'm kind of glad they didn't do that because that was kind of an obvious sort of plot twist. So I'm glad they didn't go that direction. We also did a little bit of stuff with Westwood and stuff like that. You know, I don't know exactly what all that was about, but it's obviously building up to something later on. So you know, we'll see what that's about later. But yeah, Natsumi really was not a big fan of people finding out her secret, you know. But I think she looks fine like that. She doesn't really have to be ashamed or anything, you know. But we need to have a talk with Natsumi at some point, I think, you know, in the show before she can become a true member of the cast, you know, our harem. So you know, we'll just tell her that hey, there's nothing to be ashamed about. You look fine, you know. No need to attack people or impersonate people or kidnap people. You don't have to do those things. You can just be a good girl. It'll be great. So, yeah.